Hey everyone, Ben here and welcome to Motivation to Invest. Breaking news, Virgin Galactic's sister company, Virgin Orbit, a satellite company, is set to go public via a SPAC merger. Now, for those who don't know what a SPAC is, basically this is like a new IPO. It's a way for private companies to go public extremely fast. Now, they were extremely popular in 2020 with the whole SPAC mania. But with Richard Branson involved in the bullish momentum we saw behind Virgin Galactic, this one could be extremely interesting. I also feel that Virgin Orbit is basically like Richard Branson's version of Elon Musk's Starlink, which Elon Musk did state he plans to take public in the future. So that's what makes this extremely interesting, and it's clear there's a lot of bullish demand for Starlink and for SpaceX at the moment. So in this video, I'm going to dive into the headlines, the information we know now. I'm going to dive into a rumor company, a speculative company in Australia, which could be a potential merger target. So I'm going to dive into the details with that, and then we're going to look at the Virgin Galactic price action. We've got a lot of special stuff in this quick update video for you guys, so I hope you do like that. If you do find value, feel free to give this video an early thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to join the investing family by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on. And with that being said, let's dive in. So this information just came over the wire a few hours ago. So Virgin Galactic's sister company is shopping for a SPAC deal. So Virgin Orbit, the sister company of Virgin Galactic with the ticker symbol SPCE or Space, will reportedly be the latest company to go public via a merger with a blank check company. Now they're still looking for a target. Sources have said Branson is looking for a $2.5 to $3 billion valuation for Virgin Orbit. So what does Virgin Orbit actually do? Well, Virgin Orbit uses what's called Cosmic Girl, like that song, it's a Cosmic Girl, a modified Boeing 747 to take a Launcher One rocket to an altitude of 35,000 feet, where it is released and ignited to continue on into space. So very similar company to Starlink in that it's launching these satellites out into space. So here are some of the applications. High orbit satellites, you've got Earth observation, telecommunication services, Internet of Things or machine to machine. So that's very interesting. That could be really a big game changer in the future, especially with autonomous vehicles, with connected cars. Their website's also extremely creative as well. So they've got You're the Boss. You can design your mission down to the last detail, choose your flight date, choose your separation system, choose your own adventure, ride with a friend. So basically they're saying two companies can put their satellites together into a single rocket and actually send them out to space in order to save money. But it's funny how they've sort of wrote that. So who are the potential targets? Well, unfortunately, there are no true details yet, but I did find one article, which basically is an Australian company, and it has a contractual agreement with Virgin Orbit, which they're struggling to pay, and it's rumored that that could be a potential target. So this is rumor at the moment, guys, so speculation. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go off and invest into this company, but let's find out a few more details. So spacenews.com reports Virgin Orbit is finalizing plans to take a 14.7% stake in publicly traded penny stock, this is penny stock, Sky and Space Global, with the ticker symbol SAS. Now, this is down in Australia, so I'm assuming it's going to be on the Australian stock market. Now, this is a penny stock, a microcap company, so high risk, high reward, and it's valued at $50 million. Also, the company, and this is something you guys really need to know, is not in good health. So, according to S&P Global Market Intelligence, SAS has nearly as much debt as cash on its balance sheet. It's losing more than $20 million a year in its most recent annual report on zero revenue. So this SAS company has zero revenue. Despite these abysmal numbers, SAS has big ambitions to deploy a constellation of 200 CubeSats in orbit to provide communication services to the international transport industry. So where does Virgin Galactic come in? Well, here's where they come in. So SAS company is believed to actually been potentially filing for bankruptcy. And SAS had a $38 million contract with Virgin Orbit, under which the latter will be launching the former satellites into orbit. Now, if SAS were to disappear, all that revenue Virgin Orbit was counting on would also disappear. And this is where the smart Richard Branson comes in. So Richard Branson is basically saying to the old company, let's scrap that old contract, but let's create a new contract where basically we can support you through these tough times, but we get a percent of your company. So Virgin Orbit is looking at creating a launch services and consulting agreement with SAS. Now, under this deal, SAS will pay its new investor $1 million per year. So that's Virgin Orbit will get $1 million per year for 3 years. So Virgin Orbit will effectively make $3 million from this SAS deal. And it's only costing Virgin Orbit around $1.5 million. So they're effectively doubling their money on this deal. And then Virgin Orbit will also maintain a 15% interest in SAS. So that's a potential rumour at the moment of a deal which is taking place between these two companies. Is that the SPAC company? Possibly in Australia. I think for the US market, for the NASDAQ, Virgin Orbit will want to be partnered with a company listed on that exchange already. So a blank check company listed there in order to gain exposure to US investors. So let's just dive into the share price for Virgin Galactic because it did pop heavily on this news. So there was a big decline in Virgin Galactic stock previously, 55% down. I'm glad I did stick out of Virgin Galactic. I thought there was too many risks with the company at this early stage. But then recently now it's popped by 30% on this news of a potential deal with its Virgin Orbit company going public. So that could be millions of dollars which are going into Virgin Orbit from the public markets, and then they can use that to obviously grow the business. Now I know what you guys are thinking, what about SpaceX that everybody wants to invest into? There'll be so much momentum behind that stock when it goes public, it'll just be ridiculously crazy. Now Elon Musk has stated in the past he'll most likely IPO Starlink very soon, once the revenue stabilize for this company. Now, if you guys actually want to know how to invest into SpaceX right now, before the company goes public in the future, or if the company even never goes public, you can still invest into this incredible private company, which isn't just an Elon Musk hype train. The SpaceX company actually has the lowest cost for satellite deployment, according to my research. Then I've actually made a full video on this called 4 Ways to Invest into SpaceX. So if you're interested in that, I highly recommend you watch that video. I'll leave a link for that in the description below. Very interesting. And it also talks about Starlink and Starlink's business model of basically satellite internet anywhere in the world. So if you guys did find some value in this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the channel. If you're new around here and you still haven't subscribed, feel free to join the investing family by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an incredible day, and I'll see you in my next video. Invest safe.